So for people who don't know what airline is, do you want to describe that really quickly?
No, it's okay. Pick it up. Yeah. So this down here is the status line in Vim at the very bottom. And airline is just a plugin that sets it up for you with some pretty decent-ish defaults, and then is also smart enough to pick up a patched font, so like a nerd font. So I can have, my Vim signal, this power thing, which I think means my machine's plugged in. This thing that says, this is a get branch symbol, tells me what branch I'm on, my mode on the far left there, and then your typical line info on the far right. And then if I had more going on, there'd be stuff in this orangey, whatever. So you can see when it loses focus, it changes what's there. So it's, the line for the file name for the buffer. Yeah, that's it. So it just gives you a fancier looking status line.
Nice.
There's a few plugins that do it. Airline is a pretty old, mature one. It's written in Vim script. And then there's efforts to essentially replace it with ones written in Lua. A lot of things are translating to, or being moved to be in Lua instead of Vim script. That's a whole other thing. That's pretty NeoVim specific though.
Yeah.
And then I also updated, so you can see here, I have this little orange line on the far left there, if you can see that. That's just to specify that it's been modified, and Git knows it's been modified. So if I was add
that's
something,
sweet.
Right? And I'll update, see now it's green to show that something's been added.
Yeah.
So it's going to update when I
love
save.
that.
Right? So now it's back to where it was before. And if I delete this, it should show something red. Right? So I was like, you removed something right there.
Oh, that's sweet.
Right?
Yeah, I use git status on the command line. So it'll tell me, if I have added, modified files and whatnot, and commits, but not in the file itself. That's sweet. So wait, so what's doing that?
It's a plugin called Git Sign.
Git Sign.
I used to use one called Git Gutter, but Git Sign's kind of a replacement for NeoVim, and I like how it uses the colored bars.
Yeah.
In fact, I use those same colored bars for my divider in the middle here. So I've got two buffers, right? So I got the second buffer over here. And then I'm actually using a custom character for the divider. And I'm using the same bar that GetSign uses, what I'm using for my divider.
Nice.
And
that's
so you
badass.
that's kind of cool. So you can choose a custom divider, which I think probably here. I can't remember here it is. Yeah, this fill chars. I used to use a ... that character, and then I want it to be a line, so I use that bar, to fill the whole thing. Like, if you set it to splat, it'd just be splats, right, like that. This is what I did when I had to rely on ASCII, and that was okay. But now that I got fancy fonts, I don't know. I wonder what the fucking default is. Watch, it's probably just a bar. I don't know. Vert, fill chars for, I guess vert. So I wonder if there's some kind of horizontal you can set too.
Probably if you split the buffer handle.
Yeah. I don't know. Is there a horizontal? No.
It's just horror.
Or, I don't.
Well, maybe not.
I don't know. Let's find out. Fill chars used for status line of the current window. Vertical separators, v-split. Oh, here we go. Vert C. Oh, there's all sorts of, folders, diffies, empty lines.
Anything? I don't see anything horizontal. Where is it?
Status line.
I guess there wasn't one.
Huh.
Status line for non-current window. So default for vert is pipe or pipe. So I probably just put it right back to the default without even knowing it, which is pretty funny. Yeah, so you can do interesting shit.
That's
So I
pretty
wonder, is that the normal pipe? Oh, okay, so it's different. So this doesn't fill the line completely. So I don't know if you can see it in stream, but there's like a couple
Oh, yeah.
pixels in between
Yeah.
each pipe. Yeah. So versus when I use a fancy font, it's full height, and so it doesn't leave any gaps.
I think I
And
like
so
the
back
gap.
when I was on probably 1080p or less res screens, I think the dashes were driving me nuts. And so I went with the dots, but now I can actually have a solid line, the more modern fonts. Yeah.
Nice.
But of course it won't work unless you have the right font on your system. So that's one thing I want to figure out how to do is, detect if I can, if it's UTF-8, which you can see my status line, if I have a patched font or not. I'm not sure how to do that. And then like switch between pure ASCII versus a patched font. I don't know. Someone's probably figured it out. And then here, looking at the buffer. So these, like I do custom signs for diagnostics. So this is NeoVim 0.5, or greater. So this is using the built-in LSP diagnostic info.
Nice.
And so I overrode it where it's, it's like error, warning, attention, or, hey, check this out. I like the hey, check this out because it's not super obtrusive. It's just kind of like, you're doing something weird. I don't know how to figure it with Vim script, but I had a Python file, right? And, if I put too many lines somewhere and
What did you
right,
do
so
to just make the
That's
octaful
awesome.
exclamation point automatically populate?
oh, yeah. So warning too many blank lines. I can't trigger my little hand. So that, let's see. So I just type that, and then I have a snippet for it. And so then I just trigger my snippet, and it fills it in.
Gotcha. I guess set
Same
up
for like
snippets.
copyright. Yeah, snippets are fantastic. And so yeah, you can see it kind of autocomplete where I have tons of snippets. C, CR, blah, blah, blah. I don't know what that means. My copyright. That puts my name there. Yeah. And then speaking of string functions, yep. So yeah, LSPs, it still looks like shit, but it works pretty well. Actually, yeah, you can do that. I still get a lot of errors. You can see those popping up below. Like there's still some plugin problems. What's my error? Oh, because I'm using join incorrectly. It's weird. Normally, that's not how you do it. You would do it like this. But since it's a string, you can also join things with that. That'd make a really ugly thing.